Welcome to American Leadership Academy. It's Spanish Fork 17, David Mayer here with you at the soccer game. This is the state finals, well, not the final game of the finals, but it's the prelude to the finals, the lead up to the finals, with ALA playing South Summit. And this is the second round, as I say, and ALA have had such a good season. They've had a 12-0 win, for goodness sake. So what do we expect out of this? The coach is being very conservative at this time, but I think there's little chance of them not having the kind of games they've had all season, and it really has been all season. They've had two games where they struggled or had a harder game, but they're just such a good side, and it's for many reasons. And we can't fault Coach Solon, who has done a superb job this year. ALA getting well into the front with Chichia, two defenders and Chichia and the goalkeeper. He's on his own at the moment. That's one of the problems he's got there. He's got someone on the far side, tries to get it across, goes to the goal, and the keeper manages to get the clearance. Another shot then. Lagace, Zach Lagace that is in fact. It's a little windy and it's probably 5 knots consistently and gusting maybe 10. So it may affect the game with the ball moving better from near side to far side as we look at it. Throw-ins on the far side being a little slower perhaps. ALA playing in white, South Summit playing in green. And the ball over on the far side with ALA making lots of contact, keeping possession, and that's surely a very important thing as far as they're concerned. And look at that, the pass makes a space. Lovely work, look at that. ALA, they're picking up everything that's coming by. They're doing a great job. South Summit get their first real possession of the ball and give it back to ALA, as one does. Now, we've got to be careful we don't expect too much this early in the game, but it's been a super season. It's got to be something that we'd expect to be consistent even this late. And look at that shot. A little bit aggressive, a little bit over the top, but not to worry about it, showing you can get it done. And well, soccer field will be the one as you watch a game that is lined out in yellow. So South Summit then. They didn't do too much in the way of distance from the goal kick, but they do still have possession. It's not very organised, is it? They try to get it forward, and when they do get it forward, I think it's probably going to go out. Right on the line, and it goes out, yes. And let's give credit to the officials. The game referee is Corey Parker today, and on the lines we have Dennis Gilly on the near side as we look at it, and David Morley on the far side as we look at it. So that's just about everything that's going on in front of us besides the game itself. I had a little word with ALA's Swedish midfielder, and his name is Max Martinsson, and he's visiting. He's having a great time, having a whale of a time being here in Utah, playing soccer for ALA. I'm sure he's doing well at school as well, but he is definitely enjoying the soccer a great deal. Loves the attitude that the school and other schools in the state have towards the game. It's much more aggressive an attitude to the game than he has back home. It's much friendlier. Now I don't mean people are beating each other up. I just mean that what we've got is a certainty, an absolute strong effort from the team. And well, I've done a little work with Coach Solon, and yes, I definitely expect that kind of approach to the game from him. And a little bit of a trip there, giving the free kick to ALA. So, I don't know that you could say that the foreign contingent of the ALA team is itself a contribution or a significant factor in the great season they've had. I think it's the whole team. There's no question in my mind. There's Martinsson there. And
Sweden.
yep, and from Sweden, visiting student. I believe that one of the things that happened was that they were due to leave in December at the end of their time here in the US, and they were all having such a good time. There's a Brazilian student as well, and they were all having such a good time that they decided to try and stay on, and they managed to do that. So they're still here towards the end of the season, and they will be here towards the end of the school year. Now that wind gusting probably well in excess of 10 knots now, it's taking over the corner flags, so it's not the best conditions for playing soccer, but it does make for a more entertaining game. Throw in on the far side. We're already 4 minutes into the game. ALA need to get, very close. South Summit there with too easy a chance in front of goal. ALA defenders and midfielders saying it's not me, Gav, to the coach, but Coach Solon, he's got some words to say with the team there. That's more like a clearance. And ALA keeping possession, taking it out onto the line. They got to watch. There's going to be some contact in a second. They get the pass before the contact. ALA then need to switch. Put it through the centre. Martinson puts it into the box, and it's a little too fast for Chichia to get some contact and put it towards the keeper. But if we get lots of that kind of thing from ALA, then I think it's going to be a usual ALA game. And when I say usual, one of the things that will give that away is the number of shutouts that ALA have had this year is substantial. I don't believe they managed to get a continuous record because they conceded one goal from a penalty in the middle of the period of continuous shutouts that they had, so they never got the continuous record, but they've got a superb record for any team, having, I believe, only 3 games where they have conceded a goal. And in that regard, ALA looking like one of the best 2A teams in the state so far. But it's big state. Long one high in the air. ALA take it. They're the ones watching to gain possession, and out it goes for the goal kick. Now that temperature being up in, like I said, the low 70s probably means that it's quite uncomfortable to play the game. Chichia there, the one that takes it. Martinson, Chichia, and Chichia stumbling and getting ahead of the ball. Martinson again, and then pass on to Chichia. Chichia in the box, tries to get it turned. And there's a shot. Almanza the shooter, and saved, and past it goes. And since it's saved, we have the corner, and corners in today's game sponsored by the Car Guys at 872 North Main in Spanish Fork. You can reach them at 801-798-0077 and speak to Ramsey Railsford, or Calvin Youd. They specialize in nearly new cars. You can probably hear a good bit of that wind in the backdrop on the microphone here as we do the recording, because yes, I'm standing in the wind myself. It's beautifully hot and nice and windy. And you can probably also hear the fluttering of my notes as I sit here trying to do the recording. All the way back, and it's going to the keeper. A little bit of a risk there for ALA. South Summit were coming towards it, but they didn't have anyone as far forward as ALA had in the last attack of their own. ALA looking like they have the better chances so far. Doesn't get much altitude there, so it has some difficulty clearing all the players. It does go halfway into the ALA half, No one made contact, I think, so would be an ALA throw. And they're looking for a way forward. South Summit making the contact, and their attempt to move forward doesn't do anything, gives it to ALA. Chichia, he's all the way back, passes it to South Summit. South Summit go down the line, and now it's about the speed. Oh, what a great defense, what a great piece of defense. Mazariegos, and he just slides down there, makes contact with the ball, and out it goes for the throw. Super save. And let me do a little correction on the corner that we had a little while ago. If anyone's trying to contact the car guys and finding it wasn't the store they were expecting, the proper number is 801 794 0077. 0077. 794, the bit we got wrong the first time, so please try again, and my apologies. ALA then, with the clearance. Look at the distance. Super. Ensign Gwilliam. I mean, the amount of work he puts at the feet of South Summit to get it back in front of him from a clearance like that makes him such a wonderful asset to the ALA team. And out it goes for the throw to ALA. Almanza taking the throw. He's throwing into the wind as we look at it. And substitution taking place while we speak. Goes back out this time for the South Summit throw. This is probably their best chance to build some possession because they've struggled with the ball in live play. Drop it back to the defence, they got to get moving with it, and a touch like that, it would have to be lucky. It goes out, and there we have the ALA throw. As we collect another ball to take it with. Long one forward, Martinson. No control there though. If you feel like doing ALA a little favour, then head down to the school and hand over some money and give the instruction that it should be used exclusively for the purpose of purchasing game balls for soccer games. They've lost some from theft, and it's hard to replace them, so the balls that they're playing with today, not in the best of condition. They'll do, but you could help. ALA then, coming forward. Martinson. A little too strong, but no free kick. South Summit. Looking for space. Put it on the line. Chance to run. Not enough. Just a touch. Straight at the feet of ALA. Gonzalez puts it forward to Chichia. Into the box. And it's Almanza in front of goal. Oh! Disappointment there amongst ALA, both the team and the fans. Almanza putting it over the goalkeeper, over the bar. Goal kick then. And comparing that to Gwilliam's clearances, then ALA have a lot less work to do to get forward. Gonzalez fighting for it, Chichia, and a free kick going to South Summit for the aggressive challenging. Nothing nasty, nothing mean or ill-intentioned in it, just fighting for the ball is the proper language for it. Better clearance there though from South Summit. Lots more work for ALA to do. Chichia Trip? No, Trip. Martinson fighting for possession. Lagace. Chichia. All the way back to the ALA defense. Almanza gives it away. Nice turn from Martinson. He's got possession and he gets a free kick. Takes it quickly. Lagace. Chichia needs to see what's behind him. Still fighting for it. Chichia's got space. Martinson on the right. Martinson puts it back into the centre, but there's too much South Summit there. Chichia into the space. Oh, right across the face of goal. A little too far behind the rest of the team from Gonzalez. Oh, a little bit of a mix-up from the ALA midfield. Chichia. Nicely done into the space. Gonzalez. Pulled back by South Summit, so they keep possession. Going a little slower than ALA in all respects, I think you could say. And the free kick there for ALA. Martinson tripped as he took possession. Given the ALA game, their players, their team, that's a good chance to get a high one into the box here, and then it's just a deflection, hopefully in front of the goalkeeper. That's what they go for. There's a shot over the bar. Where is the football team when you need it? Goes out on a deflection, so that's another corner. Sponsored by the Car Guys from 872 North Main. You can reach them at 801-794-0077. Speak to Randy Railsford, and they specialise in nearly new cars. South Summit making the clearance. ALA defence a little bit thin at the moment. South Summit still going forward. They still have possession. Chance to put it in. That's what I call defending. Goes out for another corner. This one to South Summit. And corner from the Car Guys, 872 North Main. Reach them at 801-794-0077 and speak to Calvin Yout or Randy Railsford, and they specialise in nearly new cars. That one I got in before the corner actually takes place. Does that tell you something about the teams? Are their urgency about the way they play? So South Summit with the corner, wind behind it, so a chance it'll go quite a distance. It's a high one in front of box. Oh! Well, it's a high one in front of goal. There's not much you can do under the circumstances. It just needs a contact. ALA goalkeeping was not there in time. And the headed contact coming from... If you'll give me a moment, I will find out who hit that one. Nathan Weller, and that's in the 18th minute. So, a little unexpected, South Summit ahead. ALA with the throw. Fighting for possession. Still have it. Taking it to the box. And it goes out for the ALA throw. Put it into the centre. And back. Across the face. I guess can't get the shot in. For more. Gonzalez and high feet, giving what I believe will be the free kick to ALA. This one with the wind behind it, takes a shot. Oh, yes! That's the way, Ailey! Zach Legase in the 19th minute. So, takes it quickly from the free kick. And something I think we got to get a shot of is the scoreboard. It's not true, but I think they're just updating it from the last time it was used. And they're counting down from 8 down back to 1.
That's what they were talking about.
A little bit of discussion going on between the referees, so that is being retaken. So no goal.
What happened?
Well, no, the ref is calling the goal, or is he? Why is it a goal kick if the ball was in the net?
They still got the score at 0.
And the score, yep, still on the board at 0, so I think that one somehow went by. It does show that ALA can be there with it though. They get the throw. Down the line it is, Gonzalez controls it, down the line. Chia looking for a pass, looking for an option, into the center. Mazriegos, Legase, Gonzalez needs to take it, gives it away, takes too long overtaking possession, goes all the way down. ALA got to be there with the defense. They go forward. Nice work. Keeping possession, good long distance. Ramor the player with that, and now currently with Chichia. Martinson. Way out to Gonzalez, but it's too far in front of him. Well, I don't know. Given that ALA have conceded goals in only 3 games out of about 10, you look at the goal they're conceding currently and you think, well, it's all going the wrong way. It's all going the other way from how they usually play, and on that basis, you gotta be a little bit worried about it. On the other hand, they are a great team. They have been a great team. That's got to still be true. Coach Solon did say to me, and very clearly, that this would be a much harder game than any of the others. Up high in the air. And shoulder there, who's it going to? South Summit. So the free kick to ALA. Mazriegos fouled there. We overheard the referee here. It's not about that foul, it's about persistent infringement. Long one forward, it's going into the box. Enough defenders there for it. Touched out. Martinson makes a contact. Chichia now. Out wide, can't reach Gonzalez. Legase. Gonzalez keeps on his feet. Can he get the cross in? He does do that. Oh, the head was there, but not the ball. Well, we've also got to remember that ALA do still have half time and a chance for their coach to give broad instruction to the whole team. Spirits could be an issue if they're already 1 down and not making anything in return. Long one into the space, no offside. 3 defenders, 2 forwards, and it goes out. ALA getting the throw. Some calls from the crowd here that it was offside. I'd have said so too, but near side linesman not agreeing. Ailey. Oh, good defending. Playing the ball on the ground, and it's got to be a clearance because you're not up. If it gets away from you and the other player, then the other player is the one that's going to catch up while you recover your posture. And in those circumstances, you got to be dead set when you're sliding on the ground trying to clear the ball. ALA have done that a couple of times in the game so far, and they've done it player to ball. They've not done player to player. So definitely a team who are interested in winning the ball, possession, and not interested really in causing injury or hurting the other team, so to speak. Laguesse is the one heading it forward. Martinson tries to get it in control. The long one forward, switches sides. It's got to be cleared, not enough. Shot goes up in the air. ALA get it out to the side. Gonzalez looking for a way through. Nowhere for him to go. And it's called for. Goes off. Substitution taking place. ALA the ones getting the throw. The South Summit bench complaining that how did it go out, quote unquote. ALA keeping it in. Gonzalez, Laguesse, Chichia, switch it. Nope, drops it back. Fulton. Martinson struggling with it. That's what we call a clearance. And as you probably heard, just about hit us. That was entertaining watching that one, I can assure you.
Oh, entertaining for you. I had to duck.
Long one down the line. Need the clearance. That's enough. Remar puts it out. Throw in to South Summit on the near side with the wind behind it. That's the kind of situation they scored their goal from in the 18th minute. Long one into the box. Clearance, Laguesse. Gonzalez. Another chance for ALA. Oh, they stumble it and taken in the box by Anson William. And then watch this beautiful clearance that we'll get, the long distance clearance. It's sky high, it's in geostationary orbit, and it's on its way back down. You got to come and see these games because that's what his clearances look like. NASA is calling them, I assure you.
I lost the coaches.
So, throw to South Summit on the far side. 12 minutes of the first half remain, plus any stoppage time. Should be a little. Martinson up in the air fighting for it, ducks back to give it to the other defender rather than bumping into him this time. Oh, dangerous one, well taken. Brave save from Anson William.
Dangerous.
And another clearance. Long one forward, Chichia. Oh, taken out. Do we get the free kick? This might be a little bit of discussion going on.
Oh,
Now,
come on, you gotta call that.
the South Summit player, his attitude towards Chichia at the time is that apologetic, clearly. He wasn't standing over him saying, not my fault or anything like that. He was standing over him saying, can I help you up? ALA get the free kick for the unintended trip in that case. No cards. And it's Lagace who's going to take it, who scored the not goal one a little earlier. Another chance for him. Too far over. Needed a curve. Goal kick it is. Every reason for South Summit to take their time with it, being the one up. You gotta wonder where it is that ALA score their 8 goals, 12 goals, innumerable goals in a typical game. Is it throughout the game, or is it as the other team reaches a particular point? Is it second half goals? Long one forward from South Summit. ALA got to be careful. Tracking the ball back and letting Gwilym take it. His clearance down the right side. Oh, the run is good. It's nicely forward, but it is. There's no one there for it. Goal kick again. That's not a good clearance. Down the line it goes, and again no one there to take it. The complaints I see on the field are that from Medina, who played it down the line, is why weren't you there for where my ball was going, rather than hey, putting the ball at where the player's feet were. So there's a point to both. There's a point to both arguments. ALA tracking it out again. Substitution taking place. 9 minutes or 8.5 minutes of the first half to go. Score standing at ALA 0, South Summit 1. And throw-in taken down the line. Martinson, was he tripped? Referee says yes. Nice touch from Martinson into the defence. ALA team talking to each other. Good work. Lagace down the line. Too far for Chichia. Too far, too fast. A lot of instruction coming from the ALA bench. Probably getting a little bit concerned. Martinson controls it. Sends it forward. Chichia. Gonzalez. Who's he got forward? He's going to have to drop it back. Chichia's there. Lagace. Gonzalez. They need to get it across to the other half of the field somehow. The other side of the field. So that's what they do. Try it down the other side. Medina can't reach it. ALA with possession from the back. Martinson. It's just kept in. But South Summit with the possession. Lagace. Martinson. Lagace. And Gonzalez can't reach it. Chichia has it though. No possession at the point of the fall. The shot's there. And looks like it was stopped on the line.
That when he hit.
The goalkeeper still has the ball. and he makes a clearance. It looked like a goal. Everybody was acting like it was a goal, but he stopped it before it crossed the line, as one does. And I suppose if you're the goalkeeper, who cares how, as long as it does happen.
No, it wasn't.
But it does show ALA can get there, and it'd be them and the goalkeeper. So let's see some more of that from ALA. Aguirre goes straight up in the air. Out it goes. And we're getting the clearance was made by South Summit, so we're getting an ALA throw here.
You're a monster. You don't understand it.
Oh, free kick. Martinson. Lagace. Medina. Martinson. Oh, Lagace lets it go past Chichia. Lagace. Out wide to Gonzalez into the space. He's got the shot. Oh, let it get too far in front of him. He made the contact, let it go in front of him from the contact, and it was just too far. The defender came in, and then it's just who gets a stronger hit, him or the defender. Alright, so still get some time to go in the first half. Score standing at ALA 0, South Summit 1. Not the expected nature of the score at this point, but ALA still looking like the team who are playing the game. South Summit then into the defense. They put it in front of the South Summit attack. Got to get the clearance. Out it goes for the corner from the car guys. 872 North Main. You can reach them at 801 794 0077. Talk to Calvin Yuta or Randy Wilslett, and they specialise in nearly new cars. This one against the wind, so the chance of it floating in front of goal, if it doesn't curve too much and go out. Goal kick it is then for ALA. Almost at the end of the first half, plus any stoppage time, of course. Oh, very lucky for Gonzalez, but can't keep control. Too much fighting for possession, and the deflection off him puts it out for the throw into South Summit. He was lucky even to get the second chance at it. Escorted into Gwilliam, takes it. Another one of those super duper clearances it is. Not as high as previous ones, so low earth orbit only this time. But it's so far ahead that ALA have got much less to do in midfield. I noticed in some of their games earlier this season that they were playing with all of their team in the other team's half, except their goalkeeper. So in order to get any midfield activity at all, their midfield's got to be well forward, at least if they're taking the ball from clearances like that. So, Martinson. Lagace. Goes all the way back to the ALA defence. They go down the right side and not paying attention. Goes down the line again. Handball. Taken quickly by ALA. Lagace. Chichia switches it. Nice work, they keep possession. Medina. Into the centre. Oh, defender's heads it is. Lagace. Claims of handball there. Nothing from the referee. Lagace. Martinson. Very late chance for ALA here, Lagace. Ooh, that one was smart a little bit. Good work from ALA switching players. Martinson. Into the centre, and out it goes. Yellow card for I don't know why to Chichia. I mean, unless the blast off the South Summit defender's back was deliberate or something, it's hard to possibly judge. Lagace. LA can't keep it, it's about the defence now. Mazariegos back to the goalkeeper, he gets a good clearance. Martinson recedes as he's facing the South Summit defender. Medina then gets the deflection and the throw in on the far side to ALA. Medina takes it. Down the line. Strong challenging for the ball. South Summit. And there we see the halftime whistle here at American Leadership Academy on Spanish Fork 17. It's the state finals, second round, and the score standing at ALA Eagles 0 and South Summit 1. Unexpected score in this first half. We'll be back shortly for the second half.